All right. Well, excuse me.
We're recording now.
We are recording.
Hi. Oh, no, that sounds sad.
Well, I think first, I should.
My fault.
Yeah.
My fault. This is your show, not
Yeah,
mine.
yeah, because you don't have a show.
I mean,
And you don't.
it's my world. You're living in it, but okay.
It's your world. I'm living in it with a show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You should probably have a show in your own world.
No, my world is the show.
Don't you think it's unfortunate that in your world you have to go on somebody else's show?
No, it just shows. It just shows
you
that
can't
I'm
get
liked enough
highlighted.
to be highlighted on someone else's show.
But you can't get highlighted in your own world without somebody else.
Yes, you can. It happens in movies all the time. Usually, that's how.
Well, that's in movies. This isn't a movie.
This is my movie.
Oh yeah, you know what?
This is my movie.
Yeah, I'll let you tell it. All right, so you start the shit off. You welcome them.
Hi guys, welcome to the ZRG podcast
It's
where
not what it's
I
called.
am.
It's called the Touchbase. See?
Oh,
Look at-
Touchbase.
You know what? This is renaming the shit. All right.
Yes, Touchbase with Mo.
Touchbase with Mo. All right.
Introducing my wonderful broker and leader, Kyle and Monique.
Oh, thank you. And introducing my favorite. I was gonna say something mean, but I'm not.
Yo, I'm gonna have to get my heart checked.
Your heart? Nah, you good. You got a tough skin, right?
Yeah, working on it.
Working on it.
Yeah.
You got it. Nah, you the truth. All jokes aside, again, I gotta say thank you for taking this time to sit down with me. You know, I always appreciate sitting down with you.
Never a dull moment, right?
Never. I enjoy the jokes. I enjoy the laughs. Obviously, the progression and all the success that we've seen over the last year. I have to start this out by just saying I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I might not show it when we're not on this show, but I am very proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And don't cry.
Okay, I won't.
All right. So we're gonna kind of just jump right into it because it's been a year since we did this, and you be hiding. You be hiding from the folks and cameras and stuff.
My fault.
Don't tell them that. I'm just saying you be hiding. I'm calling it out today. I'm calling a spade, and I'm just calling you be hiding.
I operate 007. That's how I operate.
I'll let you tell it.
Okay.
All right. So at 22 years old. Yeah, no, I know. You're killing it. At 22 years old, this has been your first full year here at Xander, and you're finishing top 3 in the company. When you hear that said out loud, what goes through your mind?
Well, the top 3 was a bullet to the heart just now. I'll say that. But I will say, hey, we're not going to dwell on it. It's been a year. I'll say that. But, I don't know. It's something I have to reflect on every now and then. Because 22, I mean, I expected myself to be much farther. But I do have to remind myself to give grace and be appreciative because I prayed for times like this. I prayed for this type of position. I actually expected to be a lot farther behind in terms of real estate. In some of the rooms that I've been in some of the people I've talked to, some of the transactions I've completed for 22, I wasn't expecting to touch something like this till 25. But, you know, it's surreal.
That's good. But if you say that you expected more, where did you expect to be?
I don't know, married, rich, with kids, or somewhere, sit down. I don't know.
Well, you might not be married. You might not have kids. I'd argue that you're rich.
I am. I mean, I have family, and I'm not just immediate family, but family that I've built. I mean, from day one I walked in here, you called me your little sis. So, I mean, I would consider you family at this point.
1,000%.
I'm rich in the memories that I've made so far, coming here, the experiences that I've had, the things I've able to achieve for myself and go and get. I'm rich in that sense, absolutely.
That's cute. I was talking about money. You get
My
you
fault.
get into
I
it.
mean, that too.
You get into it.
I was like, more of that.
You get into it. So, but yeah, all that. You got all of that. But all right, but still, what have you actually put it into perspective though? That out of a company of 40 people, you're finishing within the top three. Like, I understand that they may be a shot to the heart, and I understand that that speaks to your competitive nature and how high of a regard that you hold yourself. And I share that same sentiment. But has that sank in that they're in? I mean, I can't even say you're in the top five. You're in the top three in a company of 40 people.
I mean, when I'm reminded of it, yes. I will say, no, I didn't sink in. It hasn't sink in.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. The year hasn't even ended yet.
True.
You'll have plenty of time to rub it in everybody else's face, so I'm sure it will sink in.
Yeah.
All right. But if you had to describe this year in 3 words, what would they be and why?
Well, I could describe this year in more than 3 words. I'll say that.
I'll take that.
But it's been fun. Lesson learned.
That's okay.
1.5.
Let's go. I'm rolling.
And chaotic. It's been a freaking roller coaster. I'll say that.
It's been a fun, learning, chaotic roller coaster.
Yeah.
I'll take that. But now, why?
Well, one, this stems back to being 22 because a lot of this shit.
22.
Stop. I mean, I'm glad we can move on from 21 now. But, I mean, a lot of the things that other 22-year-olds, like my friends, like, I will say I don't know if I've lost a lot of friends because I haven't really connected back, but a lot of people that I went to high school with or I considered friends, I'm not really in touch with them anymore because I'm not doing what they're doing. I'm not regularly going to the clubs. I'm not, regularly going to parties, just out eating just because. Like, if I am out having dinner, it's really to meet someone, learn about them. It's either for a client or create a new connection, something pertaining to business. Almost everything in my everyday has to contribute to my business in some way, shape, or form, unless, I'm on vacation. But, like...
Which you do that.
But apart from that, like, a lot of the things that people my age are doing, I'm not really interested in because it's not fulfilling. Like, it's not contributing to where I want to be and who I want to be. So a lot of those things I had to let go, and it's kind of a lonely island sometimes. Because, like, I want to still connect with these people my age. I don't necessarily always want to talk about someone and their kid or their dog. I don't care about. No shots. But, like, it's different when I'm always around 30, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds.
Yeah, you make us sound old.
My fault. You're not. But, I mean, we connect. We cool. We listen to the same music, vibe out. But as for, everybody, above that age is cool. But, like, the things that average 22-year-olds, they're in college, they're, like, going to parties, like, they're still figuring life out. And I feel like I'm in between where I'm still figuring life out as a young adult, but also have to bear the responsibilities of a adult running a business. So it's
1,000%. And you're doing a decent job managing it. But, all right, so side note. Listening to and hearing what you just said, I'm curious as to, one, do you remember when I said to you in the beginning about what is going to happen with you and your friends?
Yes.
Was I accurate?
Yes.
It's not about me being right or wrong, but just understanding, like, was I accurate? Did I properly explain it, or did I even if you didn't understand it at the time, now if you think back to what I said, was I trying to properly explain it or at least set expectations?
Yeah, and you did. And I think in a way it's what comforted me in those moments where I realized like a chain was being broken or a hard decision was made, because it was like, you let me know that if I want this, like, this is what's going to happen. So, I mean, yes, absolutely. You were correct.
Cool. I don't think you're correct. I'm just wondering if it started to resonate,
and it resonated.
or if it at least caught up. You know what I mean, with what you're experiencing, because
it did.
You are very unique. You are very unique for a 22-year-old. You're very unique for the person that you are and the things that you've accomplished. But I say that to say you're not special. It happens to all of us. You know what I mean? And those are some of the things that you can try to prepare for it, but you don't really know how to prepare until you're going through it. So even when I said it to you in the beginning, it was kind of just to like, hey, be aware, like brace yourself, because there's no way you're going to be able to prepare for it, but just be aware. And as it's happening, you don't feel bad. You don't, like, yeah, of course you'll have the FOMO, and of course there'll be instances where you want to connect with people and take advantage of those. Do that. But in the grand scheme of things, understand that this, like, somebody ahead of you knew that this was going to happen, and you don't have to feel like the world is falling apart. You just gotta stay the course, and before you know it, they're gonna all be calling you like, yo, what the hell did you do? How did you do this? Like, tell me. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. I mean, it's already started, which is the crazy part. And I don't even feel like I've done enough or a lot yet, you know? So, and I mean,
But you have.
Yeah. But I mean, in a way, like I said, what you said did bring me reassurance and made me okay with what's happening and what's about to happen. Because 2026, I'm sorry if you don't hear from me, but like,
You got work to do.
I got work to do.
All right,
And on top of that, you were my age when you started too. So in a way, like,
yeah, I was 21 when I got my license. Yeah,
same parallels. So
that's kind of why I knew what you were going to go through. What I can say is I think you might have experienced it sooner than I did because I had a slower or a longer runway. I spent a lot more. I got my license at 21. I think you got yours right before 21.
I got it at 20.
20. Okay, so yeah. So I got mine at 21. So the time that I spent 21, 22, excuse me, 23 trying to figure it out, still doing rentals, you kind of closed that gap in your first year. Then you came here and started getting into the sales and focusing on that. So that separation gap was created earlier for you. So I would say that you experienced it quicker than I did than in my timeline. But still, nonetheless, it happened. So I kind of understood it. And even now, I mean, I'm still experiencing it to a certain extent. But again, that's how I can identify it. I think it gives me credence to, or gives credence to some of the advice that we get from older people. We kind of just be like, yo, you're bugging, yeah, whatever, all right. And then you go through it and you're like, damn, they was right.
Sounds like my mom.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes when now I'm experienced enough that when I hear certain things and it sounds kind of off, or I'm not ready to accept it, I still kind of take it, file it away, because I feel like there will be a moment where I think back and I be like, that's what I needed it for. So, all right. So people see your production, they see the success, but they don't always see the pressure. And we all feel pressure. What are some of the hardest moments that you've had behind the scenes this year?
There's been a lot.
Well, what are some that stand out to you?
Some that stand out would be me following my own schedule. It's still one to this day. But it's not like I think on the last podcast I was talking about this is like following a high school schedule. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. Because it's like, then there's life. It's not like I know for a fact, like, I have to create that boundary, versus like if you were in a 9 to 5 or college, like, that will not move. But in terms of our job, like, sometimes things come in where we have to make the judgment how important it is over that set 9 to 5 or whatever time period it is I have in my schedule. And then life happens. Like, sometimes things interrupt and I'm like, okay, maybe this is more important. And, that's sometimes a misjudgment, and, it ultimately affects your business. So that's the confusion behind that.
1000%. So there was one piece of advice that I heard, and it came later in life. But sequencing is so important when it comes to life, business, success, however you want to look at it. But when I say sequencing, it's more so referring to the order in which you address things. Because your life could be falling apart, your business could be falling apart, your relationship could be falling apart all at once. And you have to figure out, okay, well, what do I address
Which
first?
takes precedence over the other.
Yeah, and if you address the wrong one first, then you get somebody over here who thinks that you don't care about them.
Mm-hmm.
You address the wrong one first, and you get a business over here that is failing, and now you can't focus on anything else. So it's trying to figure out, as things are happening, what takes precedent. What do I need to focus on now? What is more important than the other? And not, I hate to use the word important, but because there may not be anything that's more important than the other, but what do I need to handle first so I can think clearly to handle these things?
Move on to the next thing.
Yeah, so as you start to navigate and go through different scenarios, it's important that you pay attention to the sequencing. And how you're choosing to do things, because there may be or may not be a right or wrong way to do it, but there is always your way and there's always your process. So it's just making sure that as you're going through it, you develop a process that makes you comfortable enough to check the boxes and handle the things and go through the process. And if you're okay with that, then you're good.
As long as you keep going forward. And I mean, on top of that, relationships, that was another challenge this year, is like maintaining relationships and not hurting people's feelings when I can't show up to things, because unfortunately, not unfortunately, but like I have to prioritize this. Like, that wealth gap is only getting bigger. 1,000%. I gotta be able to jump it. I mean,
and you don't punch a clock. That
part too. Like everything is dependent on me, my decisions and responsibilities, which can get overwhelming. So it's like, I have to prioritize this. I have to make it my decision to be better, whether that be every quarter, every month. Like, I have to improve something
1,000%
every single year.
As we say, you got to get 1% better every day.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's been a goal of mine, like ever since I was 16, since I started working. I made sure every year my salary made some kind of leap, because I was not going to be the same place I was next year.
That means 2026, you about to go crazy.
I told you that, but I'm not going to say too much. I just did.
I just have one question about that. The people that get upset that you're not able to show up for them, do they actually know you? And do they know that, like, you also won't show up for yourself?
Is that the last part again?
You won't show up for yourself. Your birthday dinner. They get mad that you won't be able to show up and attend an event. Do they know that you won't show up for yourself?
No.
No. If that's the case, then I don't know.
In a sense, I mean, like, I'm pretty reserved. As much feelings and emotions you get from me. I am pretty reserved. Like, a lot of my problems, like, I'm battling them through my head. Like, I will be honest and say my biggest battle this year hasn't been time, it hasn't been scheduled. It's been against myself, if I'm going to be honest. Like, knowing that, when something I did wrong, like, okay, Monique, this is what you should have done better. Or, like, I'm having a disagreement with somebody. This is what I could have said better. This is how I should have played it. Like, certain things I'm battling out in my head, and I will not let you know. And I mean, of course, nobody's going to know anybody fully and truly through and through. But it's like, I don't have the time or the energy or the emotional capacity to continually have to explain to you where I'm coming from. I don't think there's any adult that operates that way. It's kind of like, whoop-de-doo.
It is what it is. You got it. Nah, I understand that wholeheartedly. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so was there ever a point where you questioned if this was for you?
Yes.
What was that point, and what kept you going?
When I wasn't producing. Because there's been those gaps.
Tell me about that, because that was definitely a challenge or a hurdle that you had to get over.
Yeah, because it's like when you... I will say getting over complacency, not getting complacent is definitely a challenge. Mm. But then when things do catch up to you where you're not working, because obviously the way we work, we have to work 6 months ahead, or 3 months ahead, or 2 months ahead. If I don't work this month, then, next month is definitely going to be slow. The month after that is going to be slower. So it's like...
What kept you going?
What kept me going? Was those checks. The checks was definitely one of them. But apart from that, I because I've been in it, I stuck it out my first year. Mm-hmm. I'm now in my 2.5 year. I always knew that there's some kind of recovery because, I don't know. I just felt that within myself that I've overcome certain things. I know I could overcome this. Like whatever challenge that might be, I just have to stick it out for now. Like, and apart from that too, talking to God, like sitting down and just having that one-on-one time with Him. Because I mean, He might not always talk back, but He shows me signs, and
He lets you know He's listening.
Yeah. And some people, and when you can't find that in a person, a physical body, like I know there's that will not leave me. So that's kind of where I dig in, is where I know there's some kind of recovery. I just need to sit down, be still, and be humble, and then reevaluate myself and just stick to it, and there'll be some result from it.
1000%. And every drought
ends in recovery.
There we go. All right. So, what did you learn about yourself through these setbacks?
I think I learned a little bit more of what I need in order to have peace of mind. I'm still kind of figuring out how to consistently remain in those spaces and get those things and regularly do those things to remain in that peace of mind. But I've realized, like me, I've always been an artistic person. Mm-hmm. I've always expressed myself through music, art, my hands.
Beating people up with your hands?
No. But like I don't know if you know, but I used to play the piano. I crochet. I knit. Like I do arts and crafts. I'm always DIYing something. That was always my thing. So funny enough, this year I bought myself coloring books. So on days where I'm just like,
bought a coloring book too. Yeah, you're an adult.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as I've known myself, that was something growing up that brought me some kind of peace where I can quiet my mind and just chill out. If it's not that, it's music.
So can you stay in the lines?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I actually paint too. You should see some of my work. We can hang it up here in Xander.
I was gonna say paint or something.
Wall of Fame, Wall of Mo. No?
Would it be a Wall of Fame if it's a Wall of Mo?
Yes, because it's me.
I'm rolling. But
yeah, those are the things, like I had to keep a piece of myself, and those were the pieces of myself that kind of brought me a little bit of peace and kept me sane. I'll say that. Like you always hear me pulling up, I have music blaring. Like that's a little bit of my peace. That's my time. Like
it's me too, so I can't judge. That's me too.
Yeah.
All right, so switching gears a little bit. If someone were to just get their license today, or they just received their license, they just passed the test, what would you tell them to focus on in their first 30 days?
Etiquette. That's one. How you present yourself in front of people, because like I can't tell you how many agents I've come across that show up in front of me in sweats, and I'm like, I gotta write an offer with you. I gotta trust you with money and communication. So how you present yourself, not only on the phone, but make sure you have a sense of how you dress and how you talk to people, as well as responding, communication. Like focus on answering your phones, create some kind of, I don't know, response where you know you need to respond to a showing request, or a question, or even just your broker. Like when someone calls you, pick up the phone.
That's how I used to get a lot of my business, was just simply because I answered the phone.
Yeah, and funny enough, that's like one of the number one response I get back from clients today that they're shocked about, is that, oh, thank you for answering the phone. I'm like, yeah, this is my job. I'm supposed to answer.
It's the profession I chose.
But another thing is focus on the forms, like understanding what the heck you have people signing, because that's where a lot of the trust comes into play, because some of these people, they will not read these forms. And if you have them sign something wrong, it can turn ugly very quickly. So
your head top.
Exactly. I would say first 30 days, make sure how you present yourself, and reading those forms, understanding those forms would be the most important.
I'll take that. I like that. That is actually some very good advice. What is the biggest mistake that you see new agents making right now?
Not reading their fucking forms.
I'll take that.
Not reading their forms. Not picking up the phone when someone like texting. Like, I personally,
I agree with you there.
I'm not a big
that people
texter.
are texting first rather than picking up the phone and calling somebody, that like irks my soul.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't know how they're not afraid to do it, because things can be interpreted incorrectly or badly through text. So like 99% of the time, and that's part of the reason why too. Like, a lot of people could say I'm a bad texter because I prefer a phone call. Like, I prefer to have a call, because at that point, different ideas come up, different questions come up. Like, you can't get that through text.
It's hard to build a relationship through text.
Exactly.
I'm very big on relationships. I'm very big on service. And it's hard.
And tone. You can't, as much as AI they bring out there, you cannot express tone and emotion. And I'm someone that's very emotional. Like, I express my sentiment, how I feel about you through talking to you. So if you can't even hear that at the very minimum across phone, you're definitely not gonna get that through a text or an
1,000%.
email. Especially me too. Like, sometimes I'm reading a text and I'm like, why are you talking to me like that? Are you cool?
Then you call them like, hey.
And I'm like, oh, that's how things can be quickly misinterpreted. So texting is something is one of the biggest mistakes. And not knowing their forms, because then you can't talk to a client confidently. And like, I can say that from my point of view, because I know when I'm not confident in something is because I don't know it.
Tell you guys that all the time. I'm glad you be hearing me. That's what's up. You just don't tell me you be hearing me. It's cool. You'll never admit it, but it's okay. All right, so I'm scared to ask this question. Looking back, what do you wish someone told you at the beginning of this year that I didn't tell you? Because I'm willing to bet you whatever you say, I said it.
Just consistency and not taking that time off. And fuck how you feel.
I like that. Yep.
I don't think, maybe you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I told you fuck how you feel.
Yeah. I'll give you that. I'll give Jeff, I'll give Randall that. All of y'all got that. But it's fuck how you feel. Because, like, regardless of how you feel, the world's still gonna spin. And you're gonna miss out on half the things that go on. And time again, I have to eat it because I let my emotions trump what I did. And that's the biggest mistake I made. And, something I am going to adjust come 2026 for sure.
Yeah, I gotta remind myself every day, nobody cares. Mm-hmm. Nobody fucking cares. I hear it from Tom all the time. It's just like, yo, nobody cares. I remember one time talking to Tom, and he's just like, yo, like, doesn't matter what I go through. Mm-hmm. Nobody cares. They're not asking me how I feel. There's an event that day. Show up and fucking dance. Mm-hmm. Period. Do your thing. Mm-hmm. So that is what it is. But yeah, no, fuck how you feel. Nobody cares. Whatever terminology you have to use to put it into perspective for yourself, use it. But nobody cares.
Oops.
All right. So, how important is environment and mentorship, in your opinion, for a new agent?
Very important. Very important. I mean, the results are here. I mean, I came from a place where I ain't even gonna talk so much of where it came from. All I will say is, since I've come here, and within the 30 days that I had been here, I felt at home. I felt encouraged, and surprisingly, y'all kept that energy up throughout the entire year. Like, and I have to give you your flowers for that. And like,
thank you. Even
the simple things where you come in and you say, "Hey Mo," like, you even checking on me, just makes me feel seen, and fills in the gaps that I miss out again with friends and other relationships. Is that having that environment, I don't feel so alone. I don't feel, like I'm doing it by myself, because I have that uplifting and encouraging environment. So yeah, I gotta thank you for that too.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I've told you that from day one. I've adopted you as my little sister. I mean that. I'm glad to have you here. So, I mean, for me, it's easy. As you know, I'm big on energy. I'm big on having people around that I want to have around me. So you fit that mold. I'm glad that the environment that we provide here is conducive to what it is that you're looking for.
And I told you, like, 6 months, if I'm not feeling it, I'd be gone. And shit, I lasted here a year, and I plan to be here many more. So
we still in the basement. Yo, I'm gonna just say this: where she was at before she came here, they really tried to play us and say that she was going to a basement brokerage. I just want to throw it out there. We're on the 2nd floor,
and I have an office.
You have a private office, and they're in the fucking basement.
Oof.
I just want to point that out. You are literally in the basement right now with your office. So,
if you're in a basement broker, just come here. Come here.
I hear everything, and we got it. It's cool. But if you want more, come holler at us.
And I mean that too. I've been to 2 other brokerages before this one. I was at Keller Williams when I very first got my license. I was there, not really there, because they just were concerned about collecting my desk fee and not making sure I knew how to practice.
It was like, they didn't even make sure I had my license. They just wanted my fee.
I was paying, I think, $300 a month, and I was still taking the train. I didn't even know where my office was, but they were collecting that desk fee. That's the crazy part. And then, I mean, to come here, I have so much tools. I can't even use all of them, to be honest with you. Like,
that's funny. Maya deadass said the same thing. She was like, yo, we have so many tools and resources. I don't even think I know all of them.
You can't use all of them, but it's enough to build a business off of. And that's why, like, 2026, like, I'm a hunker down, because, like, it really shows, like, when you put your head to it, it's gonna happen. And I think I know Kyle and Randall is given more than enough to operate that way, to operate a full-fledged oiled machine. So I'm confident in it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So how has this business changed the way that you think at only 22 years old?
One, not everybody's going to be understanding. That goes for transactions, that goes for clients, that goes for your peers, your family. Not everybody's understanding of shit. Especially with this business, everybody thinks that, because I have the time, I can operate when I feel like it, or because I have that flexibility, I should be able to do what I want when I want. Mm-hmm. And even with some agents, it's like, some of them I'm talking to, they're stuck in their old ways, and it's like, can we...
A lot of people got bad habits.
Yeah, like, put aside, like, the commission, put aside how you feel, like, logically, let's look at this, let's consider the client, and figure out how we can move this needle forward, put our emotions aside and move this needle forward.
But not everybody has the negotiation training that you do.
True. I'm Renee certified. I'm about to be ABR certified and SRS certified. So.
That's what I'm talking about. Let them know.
But, yeah, not everybody's understanding this business one bit. And you'll get it from all sides. But at the end of the day, you got to operate. You have to figure it the fuck out and move on.
Amen. All right, so do you feel like you had to grow up fast this year?
Yes.
In what ways?
Well, one, I mean, selling someone a house is a huge responsibility. Like,
you was renting them apartments?
Yeah, that was a huge responsibility too, but like, this is like a life, that's 30 years of someone's life. That's someone's kid, someone's...
You're not even 30 yet.
That part, like, to put that into perspective. That's 30 years of someone's hard-earned money, someone's blood, sweat, and tears, someone's memories. It's like, that's a lot riding on one person, because at the end of the day, I'm the go-to person. I'm the person they're going to spend most of the time with. I'm the person they're going to ask questions first. So it's like, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with this.
Yeah. It's understandable. Okay, so then what are you most proud of yourself for this year?
Not quitting. Because I think I just talked to you about this yesterday. I'm the type of person, like, when I'm uncomfortable, I run. So I'm proud that I stuck it out. I've put myself in much more uncomfortable situations, not you know it or not. I mean, even taking the leap of faith and renting out that office space, like I've never rented nothing before. I ain't even rented an apartment yet. I still live with my parents. To say I rented an office before I rented an apartment is crazy. And I mean,
you got a real business though.
Yeah, just the decisions made, I'm proud of, because I know that, and you remind me of it too. You and Randall remind me of it too, that they're important and they are gonna mean something in the future. And I at least know, like, if I just remain focused on the woman that I want to be, and where I want to be, all these pieces and decisions that I've made are gonna be important to that foundation, and they're gonna be of value. So
facts. I hope that this year has shown you that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, it did. It did.
If you think about the year that we've had and how much fun we've had, and just
Dallas really topped it off for me. I'll say that. And shout out to Tom, like, you just encouraging us to go to that event. Like, I think that was maybe my second state flying out of on my own. And
what?
Yeah, I've never flown. I think the only other state I've flown to was Jersey. But I mean, just experiencing the whole thing, like the Maybach. And the great part about this is none of that was experienced through dating. So experiencing that, I know, like, okay, it's tangible. I can provide it for myself. I'm around the people that are experiencing it. Like, it just makes it more real that, this is the lifestyle I can live. Like,
down to everything. The
everything.
House, like you said,
the
Maybach.
House, the
you
Maybach.
You looked ill pulling up in that Range Rover.
What?
I was like, I see the vision. I see.
So it's like, now I know. Like, I for sure can achieve these things, like big or small, but big for sure. I'll say that.
You can do whatever the hell you want, and
that AMG is coming. It's coming.
Let's go. That's it. That's
you
all.
Talk me out of my TLX.
Oh, I did. Word. See, yeah. Sometimes you gotta shame heads out of buying a BS car. Got you.
Okay.
But I'm glad to hear that, because your confidence is important. I'm glad to know that you believe it and you understand it, because you are amazing and you just got to keep going. That's it.
Thank you.
No doubt.
And it's definitely shit. When I say, although, like, what I said was contradicting, where I was like, oh, I expected to be much further ahead. I think it was I'm still not where I want to be, is the dual reality. Like, we always have this hope for what we want life to be, and then the immediate acceptance of what life is.
The way you're at,
and it's like I'm in the position where I'm in the acceptance of where life is. But compared to where I was a couple years ago, just graduating high school, I was gonna be an orthodontist, prosthodontist.
Oh, you did a complete 180.
Well, this was always plan A, but I just trusted it.
That's what's up.
Trusted the full.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, it's important. Yeah, that's dope. So, how has earning real money this young changed your perspective on responsibility and discipline?
One, to not blow through it like an idiot. Like, as much as
it's fun though.
It is. It can be. But I mean, in this economy, we gotta operate with a little bit of sense.
Just a little bit.
And it just put in perspective that I don't need the designer things. I don't need the shiny S things now.
No shiny objects.
A little here and there. I'm still a lady. Let's keep it at that.
But 22.
Yeah, I'm still 22. Like, but apart from that, like, I just have to be smarter with my money, because now there's more responsibility riding on it. Like, now I have to pay rent. I gotta pay bills. I gotta, invest in my business. Like, those things have to operate, and I can't just spend all the money that I make on one commission, because again, sometimes we never know when another deal might come through. So you got to be very smart and pretty disciplined with those big checks that you collect. So
you get enough of them.
And on top of that, like, taxes, like, I still got to think about that. So
make sure you pay those.
I will. I promise. I
Trust
promise,
me.
Uncle Sam.
Just make sure you pay those.
Yeah.
If there's any other advice I give you, like shit with your friends and all that, pay them people.
Yeah, because they gonna come for it one way or another.
Pay them people. They gonna get theirs. That's why it's called the IRS. It's theirs. Pay them people. Pay them people.
You're not wrong. But yeah, I that's one of the big responsibilities I had to take on, and yeah, making sure that everything with me is good in order to make sure the people around me is good. And when I say that, I mostly mean clients, because like if you're not doing good for yourself, it's obviously felt when you present yourself in front of a client. So
for sure. All right, so you've already very, very quickly become someone that I don't even want to say just younger agents, but newer agents and younger agents have already started to look up to. How does that feel? Like the responsibility of it. How does that feel? Because yeah, people are looking to you to see what it is that you're doing. They're judging what they do based off of what's successful for you. How does that feel?
it's a little confusing, I'm not gonna lie, because it's kind of like some of these people, they have kids, they've already accomplished so many other lives before me, but it's also fulfilling because I know that I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
Because
1000%.
I will say, as I mean, being younger, I operate obviously out of a place of confusion.
Well, we can't tell. You make it look good. I mean, I know obviously because we speak, but you make it look good.
Yeah, but it's honoring. It's really an honor. Like, you know, sometimes Joanne might come up to me and like, "Hey Mo, I have a question." I'm like, "You coming to me for a question? Why you not going to? Where's the adults?" But it's honoring because it's like, okay, I did something right. I took the time to learn this thing, so I'm able to explain it to my peers. I'm able to help look out for my peers, and you know, in a way, I hope that it's helping to you and Randall when you know
1000%.
those questions, those little things can be delegated, and they're confident in what I have to say. And it just is, it's also encouraging because now I know like I need to keep doing those things. I need to keep learning and understanding and implementing, because other people are looking at that. So there's a little bit of pressure behind that too, but you know,
You got it. You.
I'm good with it. I'm good.
No, but burst pipes or diamond.
Hey, I like diamonds, so
All right.
it's my mom's fault, but
And we love her.
I love you, Mom.
All right. What kind of agent do you want to help bring to Xander?
Producers, like people who are hungry, because I mean, again, environment is important. So if you're around a bunch of people that's just doing it, like hell yeah, I'm gonna get on the phone. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go stick it out. Hell yeah, I'm gonna, you know, do the hard stuff because I'm like, if he's doing it and he's doing it with ease and he got to his point, like hell yeah, I can get to that point. So I think I pray Xander becomes a freaking powerhouse because the environment that is built, it would be so dope for you to have offices from New York, from sea to sea. That's something I definitely want to see for this company, and I think more agents coming here and using the tools, because I'm telling you, there are agents out there with not even as much that are doing phenomenal numbers out there, and I know if they came here, yo, people food get chewed from within this company and out.
Speaking of this, I've learned that there's so many times, there's so many experiences that people have of going to an office and they're promised something, or they're told like, hey, this exists here, and then they actually get there and they realize that was just a lie. They were being sold a fallacy, and I think that jades people's experience, and it stops them from going out to see what else is out there. And they kind of just get comfortable where they're at.
But sorry, not to cut you off, but that, in my opinion, is perspective.
Yeah.
Like, you take it how you feel about it, because like somebody else is gonna come here and say the same shit. It's about how you take it and what your work ethic is and how you operate. Like, me, I've been talked to like an asshole before. I come here and I deal with Randall, but I know what to take what Randall says and turn it into something. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta. It's all about.
I'll probably give you the hardest time ever.
Hey, you're a little bit scarier than Randall, but you know it's cooler.
But you know it's coming from love.
Exactly, but again, like I said, it's perspective, because when y'all are ready to be hard on me or anyone else in this office, I know where it's coming from, because like you've given a lot, you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it, and it's understood that it's not coming from a place of malice, it's not coming from a place of hate ever. It's coming from a place of wanting people to do better, and shit, I want to do better. So if you don't want to do better for yourself, like obviously you don't take it like as you just being an asshole. So it's again about perspective. So
1,000%. All right, and then if someone were nervous about joining a brokerage, what would you say to them, and like honestly from your perspective
about coming here?
Just about joining a brokerage, period. I mean, it could be about coming here. It could be just period. Like, if they're nervous about joining a brokerage, based off of your experience, what would you say to them?
It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. I think if you just focus and implement and always be a student, you'll be fine. Because I realized very quickly, actually, within this industry, there's always something to learn from someone. Mm-hmm. So I don't be nervous, because shit, your broker is still learning. Yeah. The producers are still learning. So it's gonna be nerve wracking, but it's not rocket science. You're not, replacing someone's heart. You're not. There's much less. There's much more complicated things out there. So the only thing you should be nervous of is your battle against yourself. Is, can I pick myself up on the days that are hard? Can I see myself through when things are slow? 1,000%. That's the only thing you should be nervous about.
1,000%. All right. So I need you to do me a favor. Close your eyes.
What's going on?
We're gonna imagine.
Okay.
We're gonna imagine. It is 3 years from now. Was that 2026? 2029. You're 25. Where do you see yourself?
In my own space. A nice car, a nice dog, and running my development business by the grace of God. Or at least starting it. And just a lot of money in my pocket.
I'll take that.
I mean,
I'll take that.
Okay, a lot more bossier. Like, I used to do this thing, and that's what I just did. I see her. This boss in a nice, well-tailored clothes.
See, that's why I asked you to close your eyes, because I want to see, what do you see? Cool, she's tailored.
Yeah, I mean,
what kind of whip? What kind of dog is it? Talk to me. Give me
a nice Brabus, actually. That's not even my dream car. My dream car is what's the Urus? Urus in a track car.
Oh, the Urus. Okay.
Yeah, but okay. I just envisioned myself hopping out of a nice Brabus in a nice tailored suit. With my dog in my
kind of dog?
Pocket. A Dachshund.
A Dachshund?
Yeah, those little wiener dogs. But they're cute.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, hopping out of that and stepping into my own office space. I'm not here in Xander's office, lovely office space, but I'm in a nice glass space, and yeah, I'm running the show. I'm running my own business. I'm running my own shit.
I love that. Okay. So, what kind of legacy do you want to build through real estate?
Shit, as big as it can get. The bigger the better. I mean, I have a last name that I feel like could hold some weight. And I want it. Weight. Okay, as much weight as it can hold. I mean, when I've always envisioned myself to be the person, when you hear my last name on something, you feel respect, you feel some kind of power behind it. Mm-hmm. So that's the type of legacy I want to live. I want to be left known as the person who's kind, the person who showed up, who helped, and who also is running a ship. Like, I want that to be a thing when my kids show up to school. They're like, oh, you know whose kid that is? Like,
that's Aunt Monique.
Okay. Okay. But no, like I want because that type of like.
At that point, you're gonna be auntie coded.
No, I ain't auntie coded. Never that.
Yeah. See, kids, I be knowing the lingo. She tried to call me Uncle Coded one day.
I mean, you gave yourself that label because you want to prove to me how old you are.
Nah,
you earned that.
I'm seasoned.
Letting me know what music I don't listen to. Who is it? Wale. I call him Whale by accident. Yeah, I got grilled for that.
Because you said that was you're like, yo,
I know.
This is my favorite song right now. I'm listening to it on repeat. I was like, oh, word? She was like, yeah. What's it? Whale? I was like, yo.
To be fair, though,
like, my name, and I felt insulted.
Bro, I'm sorry, Wale. If you just miraculously watch this, I'm sorry.
Shame me no harm.
I just pronounced it how it was written. My fault.
Shame me no harm, bro.
But yeah, that's the type of legacy I want. I want Vanderpool, the last name Vanderpool, to resonate. Estates? Yes, sir. Vanderpool Estates. I want a whole. What's those crests? Family crests? You never heard of a family crest?
No.
Where like you have like a something like it's almost like an heirloom where your name is like branded like on gates type shit. When you pull up to Golden Gates to see VE. Like,
I'm broke, so I don't.
No, you're not. You ain't even fool. You didn't even fool me one bit with that.
I'm just saying that's above my pay grade. I'm not like that. I'm not there.
But yeah, that's the type of I want estates type shit. Like I want one wing, next wing, compounds. That's what I want.
I love that. I love that for you because as your brother, that means that I have like a bedroom somewhere.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Cool.
You're taken care of.
Cool. I love you. Thank you. All right, so before we get out of here, I got one last question. If someone is listening right now and they are thinking about getting into real estate, what's your message to them?
Just do it. If you're young, just do it. You have the time to change your mind. And to be fair, real estate again is not just a real estate agent. There's plenty more sectors. So I say just do it because you never know what you'll fall into. You'll never know who you meet. So just do it. Don't half-ass it. But do it with intention. And yeah, do it with some care. Like, do it. Just do it. As Nike said, just do it.
Just do it. There you have it.
Just do it.
Take her advice. Just do it.
And be a student. Don't be a douche. You'll never come into this thing knowing more than anybody else. Say that.
We were talking about it yesterday. The greatest people have coaches. Coaches have coaches. Our coach has a coach. Like, it is what it is. You should always be learning. You should always be a student. I'm glad that you said that because I always say that. I feel like I'm the epitome of that. And that's funny. I may not show it to you guys, but I'm always learning. Y'all come to me, how do I do this?
I gotta go learn it.
Yeah, I gotta go learn it and go figure it out so I can come back and answer your question. So you should always be learning.
And enjoy it. Because when you enjoy it, then it doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't feel,
doesn't feel like work.
Doesn't feel like work. But
it feels like you're getting paid to have fun.
Yeah. Or you're getting paid to learn. It's better than high school and college. I'll say that. I wasn't paid then.
What? What? I mean, I made a couple dollars then, but what? It's night and day. I'm good. I'll do homework any day now. Any day. Every day.
What you need done, Kyle? God, you want me to go watch a video? To be fair, some of us don't be doing that.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, you had homework to watch the video.
I'm doing it.
And you didn't do it.
I'm doing it. But you didn't offer to pay me for it. But hey. I am gonna get paid for it.
You get paid in the top 3. I know that I tried to put some emphasis on the 3, so it'd be like a dagger, and I turned it 3.
You said it immediately, just like
3. Yo, her new nickname is number 3.
3 ain't even my favorite number, but I ain't.
What's your favorite number?
23, actually.
So you was 2. Now you're 3. Did you just snort? Yo. We're not cutting anything.
That got me in such a Oh my god! Turn off the mic! Turn off the mic! Cut the mic!
Oh. No, I can't. We can't shut it down without ending the episode. Oh man.
That didn't just happen. You can't tell Randall about that. Or Jeb. Oh my god, you
They'll
can't tell
watch
Jeb
the
about
episode. They'll watch it. All right, but I will let you go. I just have to say thank you. I'm glad that we sat down to do this again. Please, let's not wait an entire year. Let's do more touch bases or check-ins throughout the year, because we should document your process as you go through this year. I think it was good last year to let you sit and actually make it happen. Now I think you should do it on Front Street. You should do it and show people what it is that you're doing and why you deserve to be at the top.
Okay, I got you.
All right?
I got you.
And I'm proud of you. Again, I always tell you I'm glad you're here. I thank you.
I'm glad to be here.
I thank you for taking a chance on me and a chance on us here at Xander. And let's continue to be great. Let's continue to make history.
Let's keep riding in Maybach.
Yeah, riding in Maybachs and Range Rovers and GTs and mansions and not living in the basement.
Or working in it.
And if you need a new office, because I hear you need a new office, holla at me.
Bye.